We're here at the Digital Marketing Show 2014 with Vivienne Neale from Vivienne K Neale Consulting. How are you doing, Vivienne?
I'm doing very well, thank you. And how are you?
I'm great, thank you. Welcome to the Dot Rising studio. So can you talk us through what you do, your role, and what you're doing at the moment?
Well, I started off as a freelancer. Predominantly I'm a writer and a content writer rather than a copywriter. Apparently there is a huge distinction and one is much cheaper than the other, so I'm told.
Not you though.
But not me, no, exactly. And I basically manage social media, I write strategies and I write copy of all kinds, from kind of case studies and white papers right down to somebody's tweets. So it's quite a mixed portfolio.
Okay, so you mentioned you're a freelancer. How have you seen that change in the past 10 years? Has it become the new norm?
I think it is the new norm, and certainly in the UK we've seen a massive rise in the number of people who are freelancing. And I don't think it's just about desperation. People always seem to suggest that when you go and become a freelancer, it's because there's nothing else. You know, I've lost my job, what am I going to do? But I think people are making a style choice. I think people like the creativity of the contemporary milieu and are going for it. And I think obviously the development of technology has just made it so easy. So that if you've got a good business idea, if you've got a real passion and drive and creativity, then you can make a mark for yourself. You know, I've been following exactly that path, and it's been amazing. To mix my metaphors, it's been a roller coaster ride, but very exciting as they are.
Great, good for you. So can you look at, as we near the end of the year, what's going to be the next big thing in 2015, do you think?
I think a number of things. If I want a concern, it's the concern of big data, which is exciting as it is, making everything really tailored to a target audience. The growth of crime associated with that does bother me, and also privacy issues, because I think although our privacy issues are not bad now, I think when business really tries to push, then there might be some changes that I think would be unacceptable. So that's my negative, let's get that out of the way. But in terms of things positive, I think that we've seen infobesity. I came across this word only yesterday.
I love that.
And it's fantastic.
Great.
And it is this kind of overblown need to create content. And I think we're saturated. So I think what you're going to see is a much more tailored, what's the word I'm looking for? Curation of content that will be specifically for you, for example. And I think that companies will tailor their output so that you will very much be your own publishing house, where you can see what someone's doing across Twitter, Pinterest, on a blog, whatever, but it's all together. And you can choose from there rather than going from the Pinterest account to the Facebook account and so on and so forth. I think those are really, really important. And I think also it's not just about content production, but content distribution. You know, it's getting your stuff out, because it's easy to write very good content on an excellent site and no one sees it.
So it's stripping down the omni-channel.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, we know they talk about integrated marketing, but it's all about seamless marketing, I think. I think that's going to be a massive change in 2015. That's from my perspective. Obviously, there's lots of others, you know, thinking about wearable technologies, which are incredibly exciting and scary at the same time, I think. And also the rise of paid marketing channels, which is going to be challenging for those at the bottom end. You know, I think rising up through organic search is more and more difficult. That worries me, that's the challenge, but I think if we can get this content curation right and really give people something quite exciting when they actually get to a site, if they ever get there, I think will be a good thing, a good way forward.
Awesome. Thank you very much for talking to us. It was lovely to meet you finally.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.